Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Cinepede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon an ABC television series with the name of Mind Games. I'm going to talk about episode 3 titled Pet Rock. So in this series we have two actors starring, two actors by the name of Steve Zahn and Christian Slater, and if you've been watching the series previously, you know that they run a company by the name of Edwards and Associates, and in this company they manipulate people's minds without them knowing that they actually, without those people knowing that they're actually doing so. So they pretty much use, psychological, and scientific techniques to do so. So they sort of persuade people, for lack of a better word. And in this, particular episode of Mind Games, the ABC television series for episode 3, is we have a cult, and there's this girl that has actually been manipulated by the cult leader, and obviously her family doesn't want to, it's not a violent cult or anything like that, but it's more of like a, I guess you could say like an eco, maniac kind of cult, environmental earth kind of thing, eco-friendly, that sort of thing. And, so the family doesn't want her to be involved with the cult any longer, so it is now Edwards and Associates, it's now they now need to get her out of the cult and get her to go back to her parents. That's pretty much the main gist. And that's the plot of the ABC television series with the name of Mind Games, episode 3, titled Pet Rock. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. This is one of those series that, yes, it's sort of a procedural show where there's a different case in every episode, but as I said in my previous reviews, the cases are interesting enough to where you want to keep watching, because not only do we have these cases going on, but there were also, quite a few underlining elements to where, it makes for a very satisfying watch. In this series, we have Christian Slater's character. He's trying to keep this big secret from his brother. The secret that he hired, this girl to fall in love with him, that way he would, quit his job and, go work with, Christian Slater's character. So you have that going on, and I can only imagine when the truth comes out how Steve Zahn's character is going to react. The main underlying plot in this episode is that, I believe the girl's name is Claire, but if I'm wrong, please, correct me on the comment board below. But one of the people that sort of has been his stable, been his foundation, his rock in a sense, is getting ready to she needs to leave for reasons that you see in the episode. It kind of has to do with Christian Slater's character when you think about it. And so she has to leave, and she says that she says she'll stay, and you find out at the end she ends up leaving. And that was that's one of the best things about the show, is you have these you have these underlining elements, and you also have sort of procedural, so you kind of get the best of both worlds in a sense. I loved sort of, I guess you could say, the metaphor of the pet rock in the episode, that you're stronger than you might think. I like that moment there at the very end, because I didn't see it coming. I didn't think she was going to leave. And because major spoiler coming up, he ends up giving the cult follower girl ends up giving her the rock, and you think that she might stay at first. She ends up leaving, going back to her parents. A very sentimental and emotional scene when you think about it. Another great scene in the episode. And then there's like a really hard sort of rock solid pig, like a little knickknack that's sitting at the table. And it's it's like a rock, and I love that metaphor. Once again, Steve Zahn's character, she was trying to say, you're a lot stronger than you might think. I love both characters, I love that metaphor. And I love the characters of both Steve Zahn and Christian Slater. Both characters are really cool. If I had to pick a favorite, I have to say, I thought Steve Zahn's character was my favorite, but probably, at least for the time being, probably Christian Slater's character. I mean, I really like him. He's just a really cool character. He's the one keeping the secrets. He's kind of the one running things. I like his character a lot. Overall, I really like both characters, but I think that Christian Slater, does a great job of playing, one of the brothers, and Steve Zahn, playing the other, kind of the crazy, uncontrollable brother, and I like both characters. There's a great scene in this episode with Steve Zahn's character when he has her, the girl's hat on, and he says, "I'm wearing your hat," and it's kind of a scene where, she says, well, I'll end up staying. It was a great scene with his character. I really liked that scene. Some great sort of dramatic scenes. This series does a good job of putting both comedy in the series and drama also, making up for a very satisfying watch. Once again, that's my review of the ABC television series with the name of Mind Games, episode 3, titled Pet Rock. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.